Whoopsie daisy, that's better. G'day, everybody. OzmanKollects63 here, and we're back. We're back to get to the comics. We're up to number 4. Wow, up to 4 already. So we'll get just powering through these. But I'm not here by myself. Oh no, sirree. I'm here with my special guest. He's been here before, but he's on the last one, Relax and Read. But he's back. He's back here for a fresh get to the comics. We've got Exhibition. How are you, mate?
What's going on, everyone? Hey, Alex. I'm pretty good. I'm really good. I'm really excited for this comic. Thor, God of Thunder, #1.
That's
Super
it.
excited.
And look, we've got D in the house. So good evening, fellas. Say thanks for dropping in, D. I see
Hi, D.
we've currently got 15 viewers out there on the X and 1 on the YouTube. So thank you very much, guys. And yeah, so sorry, I'm off to a bit of a janky start because I just realized I made one critical error before starting this stream. Is I ran out of room on StreamYard, so I had to quickly run back and delete a whole heap of stuff so I can save the recording. But I'm back now. We're into it, and let's get all we got. You know, in the house. Hey guys. All right, we're good.
It's all live, isn't it?
So, but before we begin, now I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions, and I want them answered immediately.
Yes, sir.
Who are you, and what do you do? So it's basically just for those who aren't familiar with who you are, Exhibition, we might have seen you around the X Spaces. We know you're an avid collector. Just tell us a little bit about yourself and what you're into.
Yeah, for sure. I'm Richard Prince. I'm known on Twitter as Exhibition. I mainly collect X-Men comics because I'm a huge X-Men fan. I discovered VeVe in 2022. It was in May 2022. And since then, I'm broke. No, I discovered I am not a crypto guy. I am not an NFT guy. I never had crypto or NFTs before VeVe. And I discovered, I don't know, I was just, I don't know, scrolling on a Sunday morning or something. And then I discovered VeVe and I saw all these comics. And I thought it was really stupid because people were paying hundreds and hundreds of dollars
Oh
for,
yeah.
for, for these comics. And I'm like, oh man. So I don't know. I just, like so many of us, I just made an account and didn't think much of it. But, you know, at the same time, in the back of my mind, I thought, like, wow, this is really something, isn't it? So I just did some researching and I bought a couple of comics. But so it was as a joke, but also at the same time, I knew it was something. So my first comic was, of course, Uncanny X-Men 1 to 9. That is the first appearance of Kitty Pryde and Emma Frost.
Oh, nice. Yep. I
Yeah,
know that one.
and my second one was Astonishing X-Men. And then I bought a whole bunch of them because it was really cheap, isn't it? It's just a couple of bucks back then. Now they are $1, but back then they were like $5 to $10. And I bought Immortal Hulk because Immortal Hulk is a really,
Nice.
yeah, man, that one is amazing. So I bought them all, and then I saw this secret rare. It was Powers of 10 or Powers of X, however you want to call it. And
Oh
that one,
yeah. Another one.
yeah. And so that one has is a half of a full cover, isn't it? House of X, Powers of 10, and that one went for 750, I believe. And the next one was about 1300 or something. So I thought, like, I'm gonna make some money out of these suckers. So I bought one, thinking I could sell it.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yep.
thinking I could sell it for 300-400 more. And of course, it didn't work that way. So then I was stuck with it, and like, well, now what? And so, well, I guess I'm a collector now.
Oh mate, didn't that
Yeah,
happen to all of us during the height of the bull market? I've done exactly the same thing.
yeah.
Bought a few things thinking like, oh yeah, I'll flip it for a little bit here, a little bit there, and I'll make my millions. Yay!
Yeah, and
No sir.
I was already on a downturn, right? Because it was May 2022. So I think the highest point was like January 2022, and then it came crashing down. So I just was just catching falling knives, I suppose.
Yeah.
And so then after a little while, a couple of weeks, I guess, I heard this thing about MCP points, and I just started collecting rares and some ultra rares to get some extra points.
Yep.
So just set myself up for the future, and then the prices keep on falling. They just kept on falling and falling and falling, and then all these secret rares they came into my reach. So then I thought like I'm gonna collect all the X-Men comics, and I'm gonna build a museum in the VeVe-verse, and that's what I did. So I collect them all, and then almost 2 years later, I pretty much have them all that dropped on VeVe. But then VeVe Comics came out, and my whole plan just crashed down again.
Oh yeah, yeah. So as soon as VeVe Comics came out, like yeah, that was just like literally like a game changer, like the whole thing, wasn't it?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And I thought like, oh, I'm the only one, or one of the few who have them all, because some are quite scarce, right? But no, man, I'm a happy collector, and so I went from thinking, oh, I can make some money of this, which was a stupid idea, and I deserved, to eat that. And then I went for the MCP points, and then I saw all these comics coming into my reach, and I just bought them all. And now I'm at the point where I collect special mint numbers. So 616, that is my mint number. I think that's the most special mint number there is, because that is the Marvel universe, isn't it? So for me,
Mm.
that's everything. And I got 12 now. I got 12 X-Men comics, mint number 616. So that's my thing.
Nice.
Yeah, it's brilliant. I mean, of course, I want everyone to be a winner, and I hope everyone gets their money back. But for me personally, I see all these special bin numbers and all these special comics, and I keep buying them. Thank you. I just
Yeah,
want to say
that's
thank
it.
you.
That's it. That's it.
Thanks,
I,
everyone.
I, I gladly accept your sacrifice. I will
Oh,
gladly add to my
absolutely.
bags. Thank you. Thank you. I
Yeah.
love it. And look, and thinking, speaking of adding and giving away, there will be a giveaway. So stay tuned during the in the chats there, because I've got a few I've got a few NFTs to give away. So that will be running. So stay tuned in the in the chats for that one. But I just want to say a big thank you to we've got Evolve with us. So saying Ayo, we got Acrolite. Say Ayo, Acrolite says Thor comics are amazing. Okay, so we're going to find out very shortly. And big thank you to everyone tuning in on X on the YouTube channel. So greatly appreciate it. So exhibition, are you
Yes.
ready? Go on, say it with me. We're going to say, let's get to the comics.
Get the comics.
No, come on, do it. Love it. Okay, so as a gentle reminder, ladies and gentlemen, this is currently live. Yes, sir, we are live. This is not recorded. That's why I can see all your comments. Look, hello. So anything can happen. So just bear with us. So if I go over here to my screen, I will present to it. Where are we? Oh, I just realized I'm not sharing my screen. How silly of me. That's better. Look. Okay, so hopefully everyone can see. So this is the comic book that we are going to be looking at. So this is Thor, God of Thunder, #1. All right, can you see that? All right, exhibition. Can everyone see that?
Absolutely.
Excellent, lovely. So look at that. So basically, so just for those who aren't familiar with it, this is the VeVe platform. So it says right there, VeVe or VeVe or however way you want to say it.
Beef.
Vive. Oh, we're viving again. And yeah, basically it's basically VeVe. What is VeVe? VeVe is basically a digital collectors platform, or that they specialize in premium IP products, ranging from Disney, Marvel. They've got Star Wars. They've got United States Postal Service. They've got independent artists. They've got all sorts of cool stuff, and we'll go over that a little bit more later on. But it's a little bit just about the comic itself. So it says here, Thor, the God of Thunder, #1. Marvel now begins for the God of Thunder. The gods are vanishing, leading Thor on a bloody trail that threatens to consume his past, his present, and future. To save these worlds, Thor must unravel the gruesome mystery of the God Butcher. Bum bum bum. So, for those of us who have seen Thor: Love and Thunder, we're kind of familiar with the God Butcher, played by Christian Bale. This is Grodd. But a little bit about the comic itself. So, is the writers are Jason Aaron, and some of the variant artists that we have on the platform. We've got Skottie Young, which is very, very well known, especially now the VeVe Comics platform has blown up, because just see Skottie Young everywhere. We've got Joe Quesada. I'm sorry if I butcher any of these names, but Daniel Acuña and Esad Ribic. Hopefully I said that right. Cover artist
Ribic.
Ribic. There we go. So I do apologize if I get these wrong, but so that one, Ribic, is the one responsible for this cover right here, which is very, very cool, very nice. And we'll quickly just have a little bit over the variant covers that we can find here on the VeVe app. So we have got, well, it's just a little bit about the comic itself. So it's done by Marvel. Its start year was 2012, so it's been around for a while. Listing price is $6.99. It's only a 20-page comic, so it shouldn't take us too long to get through it. And there's 20,000 editions of this comic. And we have a cover variant. So we've got our common cover, which is the one we were just looking at. We've got this awesome Skottie Young cover, which is our uncommon. Very, very cool. Look, I got baby Thor chasing little baby. I'm guessing that's baby Loki as a cat. It's like, I smite you with my rubber hammer. It's like that. It kind of reminds you of the squeaky hammer we just had on the Blackpink drop.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, it's a hammer.
Yeah,
is that what it is?
Well, that's the way I interpret it. So we've got our rare and ultra rare covers, which I believe are done by Joe Quesada. Very, very cool. Loving the lightning effects there. And of course, we've got our secret rare cover here, which is Thor looking really, really badass, just jumping into the crowd, like looking like Thor out of Infinity War, and jumping down, going like Thor is gone, bang.
Yeah, that one is amazing. I got that secret rare. I bought it I bought it a year ago for I don't know, 20 gems or something. And I also got the ultra rare, and I have the rare.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah.
I've got the ultra rare as well, which is what we will be reading on today. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to do is I'm going to whack on some music. And also as well, what I'm going to do, actually, no, I'll do it in a little while. I'll do I've got a StreamYard giveaway tool. And just so everyone knows what we will be playing for, I've got one of these to give away. So we've got a Get to the Comics custom-made Apache helicopter designed by the Real Hinano. And one lucky winner will get one of them. And Exhibition, you're going to get one just for being on the show with us. So thank you very much for coming on and giving me a moment of your time. Always appreciated. So without further ado, let's get into it. So I'm going to whack on some music. I thought I'd find something a little more ominous because it's kind of like a what's going on type scenario here. So yeah, I'll play this now.
Oh yes.
Let me know. Let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. So, back a bit. There we go. So here we are. This is the ultra rare cover. So this is Thor, #1, the God of Thunder, which is from the Marvel Now series, I believe. So very cool, very cool. Definitely loving the lightning effects.
It's amazing, isn't it?
All right, let's get into it. So what do you reckon? Exhibition will take turns being Thor, or do you want to lead us off with Thor, or we'll just have fun with it?
Yeah, I will lead with Thor. For sure.
Cool. Okay, well let's start off. So we are here in 893 AD, Earth, the western coast of Iceland. Ooh.
The frost giants had terrorized these people for weeks. It had eaten 3 goats, 4 dogs, and 2 children. The mothers in the village prayed for help from the gods, and help they did receive.
Ooh, I'm loving this, loving it.
I led a group of 20 men, tracking the giant to its den in the highlands. It battled us for hours, swinging trees, hurling boulders. Many Vikings found a way to Valhalla, until my axe hacked its guts to bloody sludge and lopped off his head.
Look, there it is there. There's the head.
Yeah, and he was eating children, wasn't he?
I know.
He immediately went there. I thought it was Disney.
It's like, no, we're going straight to eating the kids.
But that was 4 days ago. Since then, I have eaten more goats than the frost giant, drank enough meat, drawn 12 sailors, and made love to half the women in the village. I am Thor Odinson, God of Thunder, Prince of Asgard, heir of the throne of the realm eternal. I love my life.
Loving it. I am loving this. The feel of Thor you got going on here, mate. It's amazing.
He cried in the night, please, let it be another giant.
Ooh. Oh, here we go. There's someone in the water! A devil man! I saw his face! Oh, here we go.
The girl speaks the truth. There's someone there, all right. Or at least, what's left of him. Red chunks have been washing up for hours now, all along the shore.
Poor bastard must have fallen off his ship and been torn apart from the rocks. Has he come far from his village? Hell, he could be my father for all I know. There's not enough left to tell much of anything. Not so. I can tell you one thing for certain. I think that might have been Thor, but let's see. What can we tell him for certain? Let's find out. Pages 4 or 5. Ooh. Ooh, that. He was not from our village. I have heard tales of feathered men such as this from a Norseman who claimed to have sailed all across the sea towards the edge of the world.
You are half right, unfair son, or Orn. Our visitor is indeed from across the water, but I do not believe he is a man at all. Lord Thor, pray tell. What do you see when you look into those eyes?
Oh yeah, those eyes do not look good, do they? Like pure terror. But I tell you what looks like that little bit more funnier. And Thor's eyes, look at that face.
Yeah, he's scared, isn't it? He's a young Thor, so
I know,
he
look
is
at that.
starting off with a young one, like 1893 AD. He has seen things. He believes in himself, but he believes in himself in an arrogant way.
I know.
So for him now to see this, he's really shocked because for he was a god.
Oh no, he was a god. What could possibly do this to a god? Let's read on and find out. A god, Odin's beard? But what could have done this to a god? Even a heathen one from across the sea? Must have been a sea serpent. Only thing I could have been. Look at that flesh. There's not a bite on him. He wasn't eaten, he was butchered. What in all the 9 worlds can butcher a god?
Whatever it was, I guarantee you its skull was no match for Asgardian steel. Come now, Norsemen. Why stand we here with the dead when you have longhouse filled with cold meat and warm women? Thor, for one, has yet to drink his fill of gitter. Boy, fetch some wood. Enough to build a funeral fire.
That's it. So Thor's kind of brushing it off, saying, "This is nothing. Let's get back to the party. Let's get back to the party." Cool. All right. So I'm multitasking here, so this is a little bit slow. Here we go. Oh, there we go. A butchered god. Tell me, my lord, have you ever seen such anything such as this?
I've seen war in the heavens. I've seen gods suffer and bleed. I've seen immortal fathers subject their own sons to torments you could never imagine. I've seen hell itself, but no, I've never seen anything like the horror in this god's eyes.
Oh, the lady saying a prayer. Oh, I think that's you. It says two. Yeah, go on.
To what gods do you pray, old woman? Oh, is that a woman?
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, the old days.
Yeah. All of them. That's it. So praying to whatever god's going to listen to her, because yeah, it's not good for the gods. So
He's
someone's
just
around
standing there casually with that hat in his
Yeah,
hand.
look at that face.
Oh man, I love this comic,
I
and I
know.
love it that it's like a native god, isn't it? So in this world, there are many gods, not only his and not only Asgardian, but many different ones. I think it's what the people believe, right? for them.
That's right. Yeah, it's just like, whatever god you believe in. Like, obviously there's gods from all over the shop. Like, we know the Greek gods exist, the Egyptian gods exist. Like, from like Moon Knight and Hercules and all those sort of
Yeah,
tales.
absolutely.
We've got these guys.
And he is just being arrogant, isn't he? Because you see a couple of panels where he is absolutely just scared, isn't he?
Yeah, especially
Got
that
the
one.
big eyes, and that he's all arrogant.
Yeah,
Like,
especially this one from before, like, where he's like just like completely like cacking himself, like, he's just like, whoa.
yeah, and then you go, oh, let's drink. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
We'll
That's
be
it.
fine.
We'll be too drunk to care.
Get some spare ribs.
I see. No, very cool. Okay, so I think that concludes the little prelude here. So Thor's a bit concerned now. Look at I love this art style. It's very sort of like Conan the Barbarian type thing.
Oh yeah, it's amazing, and it fits so well, isn't it? So we were talking earlier with each other, and I am not a Thor fan, so I picked the comic, which is I absolutely love. But I'm not a Thor fan, so I don't know much about Thor. But I picked this one because this one is just brilliant. It's the art, it's the writing, it's everything in it.
Yeah, it's very
great.
Very cool. I mean, I'm the same. Like, Thor's not my number one Avenger, but yeah, I mean,
Well,
I'm not familiar with this comic at all, but yeah, I am liking it.
My beef with Thor is that it's a bit of lazy writing, isn't it? Because you're just taking a Thor that has stories for thousands of years, and you just stamp it Marvel.
So, like,
yeah, this is us now.
Just modernize it with a few little bits and pieces here and there.
Yeah, so that's why I love this storyline, because it's really a very new, different story, of course. Instead of just leaning on all the stuff from the Norse legends.
All right, so let's read on, ladies and gentlemen. So we're up to the present day, deep space, and this is the planet Indigra. Indigra, I think that's right. Indiga. Haha. I've never prayed before, so I'm not exactly sure how to do this, but here it goes. Dear Thor, it sounds like a letter. Dear Thor, my people need your help. It hasn't rained on my planet for many years. Everything here has died. Oh dear, it's not very good.
Yeah,
soon. Yeah, soon we will die too. There we go. Everyone throughout the spaceway says you're the greatest god who's ever lived and that you can do anything. Please, Thor, save us. It's like, help us, Thor. You're our only hope. I'm sensing a lot of Star Wars vibes here. Help us, Obi-Wan Kenobi. So will Thor come? Will he answer the call? Oh, I believe he will.
I hear the prayer from the universe away, across the cosmos. I bring with me the storm. I crack the ground till water gushes forth. I carve rivers where once was desert. I am Thor, warrior of Asgard, avenger of Earth, and I swear by all that is holy, no one will die today.
Yeah, go Thor! Look at that. That's literally what that face is like. We're saved.
This scene just blew my mind, because you never see him as an actual god, right? They just refer him as a god, but here he is as an actual god. Oh,
She coming being like the savior. Say, look, I bring water, I bring lightning, I bring life.
Imagine that you're just praying, and then your god, or the god you're praying to, just comes down from the heavens.
Yeah, that would be like, wow. So
yeah,
that's
the face.
That's the face, like, he's real. Here we go, right. You came. I never dreamed you actually would.
I heard your prayer, little one. And what kind of god would I be if I did not answer prayers? Now, if you excuse me, there's always someone somewhere in need of smiting with a very large hammer. And Thor is always happy to oblige.
Excellent. Please stay. We haven't much, but what we have is yours. Our cooks do wondrous things with rockworm and scab bark, and we brew the finest cave slime ale in all the system.
I'm sorry, but I simply must. Did you say ale?
It's like his ears peek up. It's like, did someone say ale?
So there I was, riding a chariot, pulled by flying goats, with 300 angry storm giants in pursuit, and me laughing all the while, when at last I crossed the rainbow bridge and beheld the most beautiful sight in all the 9 realms. Asgard, golden city of the gods, where all Father Odin and noble Queen Frigga together ruled the heavens, surrounded by an army of the bravest warriors to have ever hefted a sword.
Are there dragons there too?
Dragons? Yes, sometimes. Plus elves and dwarves, and an occasional troll or two. It's like Twitter, but mostly just gods. The finest gods who ever lived. More gods than there are stars in the sky.
Wow, he's really bigging up Asgard, isn't he?
He's a fan.
Look at that. He's just sitting there like drunk off his own like tires, like, and now back. Awesome.
But yeah, like cave slime ale.
Yeah, I know. Cave slime ale. Like, what have we got here? We said cave slime ale. We've
Well,
got
you need
rock,
some kind of weed, right?
We've got
To make ale.
rockworm and we've got scab bark. So yeah, interesting cuisine choices. Would you try some? I'd try some.
As long as there's alcohol in it.
Yeah, as long as there's alcohol in it, you drink enough not to care, you'll be okay.
Okay.
Right. Oh, look at that. 2 moons, just like Tatooine.
Sleep soundly, young one. Maybe the eyes of Asgard be ever upon you.
We owe you our lives, Lord Thor.
You owe the girl. I was a prayer that brought me here. But tell me, Elder, why did she not pray to her own gods?
Her own gods? I don't understand. Here on Isgard, we have no gods.
No gods? In all my travels, I have never known of a world without gods.
When I was a child, my mother told me stories of gods from long ago who lived in jeweled cities high in the clouds. But those were just stories for children, like the ones you told about your dragons and magic rainbows.
There was a time I might have killed you for an insult such as that, old man. I saved the world and you dare to doubt me.
I meant no offense, my lord. I just thought... Wait, do you mean to tell me there really are rainbow bridges and flying goats? And that your father truly does sit on the throne of heaven? My lord.
Let us speak no more of my father. Tell the girl, when Thor finds her wayward gods, he will see that they come home. A world without gods. With such a myriad of pantheons spread across the cosmos, I never dreamed such a thing possible. As it turns out, it is not.
Ooh. So yeah, look at that face right there. It's like
How brilliant is that, right?
so good.
Every planet has their own gods. And he learns about all of them because he got that huge education, right? As a god, because they see themselves as the protector of the whole cosmos, not only the 9 realms, but to keep the peace in the whole universe, basically.
Yeah, so it was really quite surprising to him to know, like, there are no gods here, like, because, like you said, like, at an early age, he gets educated on, like, everything.
Yeah.
It's like, and I was like, I do not believe this.
Yeah, and he knows them.
So they look,
Probably
they
not
got their,
personally, but...
yeah, so they got their own little palace in the sky, so Thor's flying off to investigate. I wonder what we'll find. Will we find the gods? Will we not find the gods? Let's read on. So up to pages 12 of 13. So we're over halfway. So there we go. Oh, come on. There we go. Right.
Indeed, there was a time this world had gods. So what then has become of them? Oh, Sky Lords of Indigar, a fellow immortal comes in peace. Show yourselves! Nothing. Nothing in the air but echoes and dust. I find a treasure room filled with mountains of gold, untouched for many years. and an arsenal still stocked with all manner of weapons, swords rusting in their scabbards, but no gods.
Ominous. Where are we now? Yeah, we'll take turns, eh? In their library are countless scrolls filled with tales of the ruthless and powerful warriors who once called this sky castle home. Yet I find no sign of war or disaster or trace of anything living or dead. No clue at all what became of them. A mystery for another day, I suppose. I am ready to leave this city to its ghosts. When I happen to notice one last building. A storage house by the looks of it. I don't even consider it worth checking. Until I notice the chains. Not another door in the city bore chains. Ooh, this can't be good. Ooh, yeah, whang, cling! Hashtag cling! Whoa, look at this face.
Oh yeah.
I realize by this one does as soon as the smell hits me. Oh dear, so what's inside? He's smacked the door open, had a little look around. All the weapons and gold and arsenals there, so it hasn't been raided. Where are all the gods? Let's find out. Bum bum bum! Gasp! Well, if we found our gods, ladies and gentlemen. Not very good at all. There you go. Exhibition, did you want to take over? You do a much better Thor voice than I do.
Hawkscar the Harsh, Crawlskin the Cruel, Lady Val the Goddess of Atrocities, Lord Allblood the Inexorable, and his 13 sons by 13 brides. I recognize them all from the stories in the scrolls. These are the missing gods of Indigar. Thus is one mystery solved as another is born. Did you know his hammer just light up like a torch?
Yeah, no, I did notice that in the last scene. It's just like, wow, it actually really is like, the squeaky hammer from the Blackpink drop. It lights up and everything.
Didn't know that.
Yeah. Well, now we know. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. We know that Mjolnir now can act as a torch at the next rave.
An entire pantheon of fearsome immortals, every man, woman, and child, all butchered like animals in their own fortress, without any sign of invasion or warfare, without a sign of combat of any kind. No, to even call this butchery is an insult to honest butchers. This was something else entirely.
Ooh.
God flesh rots slowly. But my guess they've been here for a few hundred years, undisturbed until now. No army did this, no giants either, no stench of sorcery in the air. This was no ritual, no one-time explosion of madness. Flesh wasn't eaten, so neither was it a mindless beast. There was nothing mindless about this.
No, it was coordinated. This was planned. This wasn't just an attack.
Those gods are huge.
They are massive, aren't they? Look at them. You think like Thor's big, like these guys are like Frost Giant big.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, very sort of like Aztec kind of like looking gods. Like just like with the loincloths and stuff like that.
Yeah, and the tattoos.
And we've got like another one over here. This one's like a whoops, wrong button. This is kind of like more like a devil, sort of like a Japanese looking. Oh no, it's more like an ogre troll looking one.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That definitely looks like an Asian god. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I wonder if they took like some kind of inspiration, like when they were making this, like from those sort of like different like mythoses and that. Oh, here we go. This is a better shot.
Their death was skillfully prolonged, their suffering relished. This was the work of one hand, one that was steady and accomplished, and extremely well versed in his arts. There's a variety to the wounds, the work of many different weapons, but no sign of a single one. Meaning, the killer carries them with him, like a carpenter with his toolbox.
Ooh, oh, something's going on here. Look at the chain.
This was far from the first time he killed, and unless he stopped, far from the last. The face of a god, frozen forever in agony and terror. I haven't seen anything like this since...
And that's when he just clued on.
Oh, hell.
Whooshing, slang, smash. Look at that. He's just literally just got out of the way. He's got full-on Neo out of this thing. Whang! Thor's under attack. He's been jumped. Whoa, look at this thing. It's a...
Thankfully, he had a glowing hammer.
That's it. Like he had a glowing hammer. Well, yeah. Look at this thing's looking mean, looking like business. Oh, here we go. Thor's holding down the line. Whoa, look at that.
Oh no, it's the predator. It's the predator.
It's the
Can't
predator.
do the job there.
Come on, do it. I'm here.
Dutch,
like-
Dutch.
Knock. Excellent. He's like, I can do this. I've already taken on an alien and a predator. I've done it 100 times in the movies. I love it. Excellent. But look at that artwork. It's like so cool. Like, look, just like so dramatic.
It's very explosive, isn't it?
Oh, it's great.
Yeah. And it attacks like an animal, no skills, only fury. This is not my killer. This is a guard dog.
This is the guard dog. Look.
It's very strong guard dog.
Very good. So can Thor hold his own against this so-called guard dog? But oh, look at this. Boof! Very strong guard dog. This guard dog's making him work for it.
He's getting hammered.
I know. It's like ba-dum. Love it.
I remember a day, a millennium ago, a dead god floating in the sea. And later, a winged horse drenched in blood. A cave of horrors. I know who did this. So he's just having a recollection of the first scene of the intro. So that clearly gives him some PTSD, doesn't it?
Yeah,
if you
it's just
remember it like that.
I know. It's like, especially that face he made, like in the first couple of panels, is like, my God, I know who this is.
If Gore, the God Butcher, yet lives, it can only mean one thing. More gods are sure to die.
Oh no. So yeah, it looks like Thor's holding his own against the guard dog. He's giving a good smack across the face. It's like, down boy! Whoosh! And I think, that's where it leaves us. So we do another time jump. So now we go to many millennia from now in the Great Hall of Asgard. So
The quiet. That's what I hate the most. The wretched, unending quiet of this place. This hall used to be filled with the noise of battle, of feasting. Now there's just shuffle of those things out there, mocking me with their blackened silence and the soft, labored breathing of a tired old god.
Oh yeah,
Damn this quiet. If I am to die, it will be with a weapon in my hand and a roar in my throat. Bring me my arm!
Yes!
No answer. I'm so damn old I keep forgetting. There is no one left. There's no one left. There's only one left. There's just one left but me. I am Thor Odinson, king of a broken Asgard, last of all the gods. And today, I will try yet again to see Valhalla.
Yeah, right. So it's very like grizzled, like King Conan type thing now.
Yeah, and he probably forgot to put on his underwear.
He definitely forgot to shave and do his hair.
He looks cool with a beard, doesn't he? I like Thor with a beard.
He does look really cool. Like he looks like totally badass. It's like no one's gonna he looks battle worn. He's seen some stuff. And look, he's even lost his arm. His arm's gone. But
his eye.
Yeah,
his
the
arm.
eye. Yeah, he's battled and won, but Mjolnir's still there by his side.
He probably drinks a lot.
He probably drinks way too much, but you know what you gonna do with that when you're at that stage? It's just you. Oh, here we go.
I vaguely remember how this started. So long ago, with a dead god floating in the sea. And
Look at that
later,
one.
little girl. And later, a little girl's prayer on a world without gods. Come, dogs. There's still one god left in Asgard.
Nice. Look at that. Whoopang! Smash. To me,
And he would have words with thee. And now this is how it ends. With blood and thunder, with a hammer and a sword, with one last stand in the gates of heaven.
Yeah, boy, give it to him, Thor.
Though the sword is drawn, the end of all things is nigh. Death to the butcher of gods and his black berserkers. Death to the enemies of Asgard. Whatever happens now, whatever my faith, know that I face it like a god.
Look at that. Laying down the final stand. He's got the Mjolnir at his side. He's got his trusty Thor-looking sword. Looks like a Conan what's it, Sumerian steel knockoff. But yeah, look at he's going for it. Oh, look at that. Legions and legions of those guard dogs. Can Thor hold his own? Can he do the last stand? But it says to be continued, so we're not going to find out.
Yeah, and the whole world is just taken over by those dogs, and I suppose Gore, the God Butcher, he is taken over, so he has won. In this world, he has won. And Thor is just left alone. No Avengers, no X-Men, no heroes, no champions. Only him.
Nothing.
It's very bleak.
I said, by the looks of it, no meat either.
Maybe he's got some of that cave slime.
That's it, yeah. Got some of that,
that's why he's so cranky.
That's it. All the cave slime is like all the meat is gone. We're only down to cave slime. Everything must die.
I highly encourage everyone to read this comic, this whole series. I think the cheapest way to do it is probably on Marvel Unlimited. It's just $5 a month, and you can just read everything. I would never have read this series without Marvel Unlimited, because to buy them all, there's a significant amount of money, of course. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not a Thor fan, but I was really intrigued with this one, so I started reading it. And I can already tell you, the whole series, you follow the three timelines. So the old one, our 616 Thor, and the young one. And I can already spoil a little bit that obviously at some point they are going to meet with each other. And there's also one hero left in this universe, and he's called the Fallen One, and he is absolutely insane.
Oh, okay. Well, what's called the like in like a following story, or is that like another actual character?
It's another character. Wait, I'm sorry. I'm mixing things up now. I'm sorry. He's not the Fallen One. No, this storyline is they are going to build a device to erase all the timelines. That is what it is. This one.
I see.
The Fallen One is from Thanos. There's also an End of Times series. This is also really good. Sometimes I read so many comics, they all.
No, he just gets like meddled into everything. He's like, oh, there's just so much, and I especially on VeVe, like now there are just so many comics to choose from. So yeah, I mean, like again, like it was a exhibition who chose this comic, and I reckon it was a fantastic choice. Great start to the storyline. I loving the artwork, and just the whole and like you said before, I'm not really a Thor fan myself, but I would definitely like to continue the storyline if we ever get more on the VeVe app, or even like you said, like get yourself a Marvel Unlimited subscription. You can do it over there.
Yeah, and this one is written by Jason Aaron. And Jason Aaron has been writing for DC as well, as many do. So, but he has also written some Star Wars for Marvel. Obviously Thor. He does Jane as Thor. He's doing Turtles, and probably the most famous comic of his is Original Sin, and Original Sin
Yeah.
is a series where Uatu gets killed. That's Uatu the Watcher, most people know him as the Watcher. So the Watcher gets
Yeah.
killed, and that is one of his stories as well. So he's
Yeah.
a really good writer.
Is that the one where like someone steals like Uatu's eyes or something like that?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah,
that's the one.
I remember it.
Yeah, that's a cool one, isn't it?
Yeah, I haven't read many of them, but I do know of the storyline.
I think it's got like normal. I think it's got 6 issues, and then he got some side stories to it. Yeah, yeah.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that was Thor #1, God of Thunder, read by myself and Exhibition. Exhibition, I have to say, I think on behalf of myself and everybody out there in the listening in the audience in the chats, you totally crushed it as Thor, mate. Like if Hemsworth ever retires, I'm definitely putting you down for the next Thor.
Oh, thank you so much.
But no, it was good. So, I see. I've got a second. We've had a few comments while we've been reading. Say, okay, oh, where's it gone? So D, giveaways. Yes, we will be getting to giveaways in just a second. Hey, look, even Richard said, "Hi everyone, thanks for coming." That's you.
That's me.
It's like, hey, that's me. So KC turned up as well, late for work, stupid work. That's all right. You made it in the end. That's the main thing. Thanks for dropping in. And yeah, here we go. I was telling we had to put on voices when we read together. I quit. It's okay, Casey. If you don't want to do a voice, that's totally cool. I can do all the reading, or we can just have fun with it. You can just do your own voice. Totally cool. That's what this is all about. Just getting to know the comics, getting to know some of the stories, some of the characters in these comics, and just having fun. That's what it's all about. Did you enjoy that exhibition?
I absolutely enjoyed this. Yeah, absolutely. Because it was last week, I guess, where you sent me a text like, "Oh, you want to do another one?" And then I told you like, "Oh, after this weekend, I'm gonna pick a comic." And then like 3 minutes later, I already had one. Of course.
You're just like, "Oh, can we do Thor?" I was like, "Absolutely, we can do Thor."
Yeah, because my whole thing is people to get them to read comics. So I just hope that people get intrigued by this one and want to read more. So that's the whole point of it, of course. Well,
Yeah,
and
well,
entertainment,
that's it.
no pressure.
Well, that's the whole point of this channel is like encourage people to read their comics, get involved with it, get in touch with the storyline, and just have fun with it.
Yeah,
That's what it's all about.
And Thor is, well, in the MCU he's one of the big ones, but in the comic he's not one of the big ones, I suppose. He's just one of the more B tier, I suppose. It's one of the smaller characters.
All right. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, so that was that basically concludes the reading of Thor: God of Thunder #1. So I did say there was going to be a giveaway. So what I'm going to do, if you are listening out there in YouTube or out on X, so currently we've got 2 people watching from the YouTube channel. Get to the comics. So if you're out there on X, say I've got 84 people looking out there on X. If you're over on X, get over to the YouTube channel over on YouTube. Google Get to the Comics and give us a like, give us a comment, give us a subscribe if you feel inclined to. Everything helps the YouTube overlords and algorithms pick us up and get us out there. So I appreciate any and all help. Now, as I was saying before, giveaways. So I'm still getting the hang of using this whole StreamYard giveaway tool, but what we're going to try and do is I want everyone to write in the chats. I think it only works over on YouTube, so you have to jump over to the YouTube channel to make this work. Is I want you to write this. Haha, say giveaway. I want you to put in hashtag Thor. And if I start collecting, there we go. So if you write a hashtag Thor out there in the comments, hopefully my little StreamYard tool here will pick it up, and then we'll let it run for a little bit, and then we're going to do a giveaway. And what are you playing for? Well, I'm glad you asked. You are playing for, whoops, not that one. Go away. You are playing for one of these Get to the Comics custom-made NFT helicopters, which was designed by the Real Hinano. And it is also animated as well. And so it spins and rotates and does all sorts of cool stuff. So like I said, exhibition, you'll be getting one of these automatically. And everyone else will be, and everyone else hashtags in will be playing for one. And yeah. So am I still coming through nice and clear? Can anyone still hear me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep, no, that's cool. That's right. I just pushed the wrong button on my laptop. I thought I just cut my sound out, but it's all good. So that's running right now, ladies and gentlemen. So right there in the comments, write hashtag Thor, as it says here on the screen, and you'll be in the draw to get yourself a free NFT. The only requirement is that I need a MetaMask wallet. I think it works with Coinbase as well. Just so I've got someone to send it to. There we go. We've got a few more comments. Hino is so great at creating. Yes, he is. If you haven't seen some of the creations that Hino is making at the moment, he's doing some really cool stuff, especially over on the Real Uncommon podcast, which I do believe there is a certain special guest scheduled for later on today. Could be this person right here that I'm looking at on the screen. Maybe you have to find out. Good job. So while we're just letting that run, I'll just drop this down. So if you're interested in actually picking this up yourself, if you're interested in the story and want to get a copy of this yourself, if you go over to the VeVe search page, we're going to do a quick little market watch. We'll see what this thing's actually going for in the market. So if I write Thor over here, I go over to comics. And I tell you what, after we've done all this, if you still want to stick around, we might even go over to the VeVe Comics website. We might even buy some comics. What this thing's actually going for in the market. So if I write there, I got a little bit of feedback there. I'm not sure where that came from, but
that was
good.
me.
Oh, so you was there?
I'm trying to get the people from Twitter to from X to
okay. Guri, what is the YouTube channel name, please? I'll say it again because I just love saying it. Get to the comics. So it basically looks like this. So if I just quickly close, get back here. So happens we work with dual screens. So if I just remove this, so there's the logo right there. So if you put in get to the comics and see this logo, that's the one you want. So hit the like, hit the comment, hit the subscribe. Everything is greatly appreciated. Oh, there you go, D. D's got it there in the comments here. Always D, always help me out. Thank you very much. So if you're interested in getting yourself just a common, just something very, very simple to get yourself sorted. Well, wow, the commons are going for 1 gem and 80 frags on the floor. That is ridiculously affordable. So just for those of you who aren't familiar with it, VeVe does have their own in-app currency. So dollars has cents, pounds has pence. So we've got gems and we've got frags, which actually, funny enough, it was actually D, one and only. This one right here actually came up with the term frags. So kudos you D. We're still using it, and I know some people, some out there in the community even still use it today. So that's very cool. So yeah, if you want to pick yourself up a common, you can just get it there for 1 gem and 8 frags. Very, very affordable. But if you want something a little bit more different, a little bit more market, how about this awesome Skottie Young variant cover? Looks very, very cool. They're going for one gem and 90 frags in the market. So these are all super affordable. And next up, we have our rare, which is our black and white variant. Wow, 2 gems, 99 frags. So these are all up.
Uh-oh.
What?
Buy some more. I'm gonna buy some more.
That's it. I'm waving the carrot in front of his face. It's like, I must have it.
Yeah, when I was buying rares, I was thinking 5 gems per point per MCP. So
look at that. Ultra rare is going for 5 gems and 99 frags. That's ridiculous. That's a steal. Oh, that's a good one. Look at that one. 12122. 695 off. A very unique number. Obviously, nothing said on this channel is classed as financial advice, ladies and gentlemen. You do what you do with your money. I'm just a guy on the internet, just reading comics, having fun, and just enjoying the collecting experience. But if this is something that you guys are interested in, these options are all available right now. So now the big question: what is that SR going for? The Avengers Infinity War. Here's Thor's just rocked up to Wakanda and just owning everybody cover. Is going for 29 gems on the floor.
Oh, that's okay. That's an okay price. I've been seeing secret rares for like 15, 16 gems. It's kind of insane. I think we're going to see secret rares for 9 gems or something. I'm waiting for it. I'm
Yeah,
waiting for it.
well, it's coming, isn't it? Like, you know, the way the
Yeah.
market's been plummeting lately, like it could very well happen.
I picked up a top 5% for 17 gems. FA Moira Metaget.
Oh,
17
nice.
gems. Yeah. that's
17,
good.
what, on a secret rare?
Yeah, on a secret rare. Oh, there
Oh,
are
wow.
loads. There are loads for 17. I think Moira Metaget is still 17 now. That is Uncanny X-Men 96. So if anyone's in the market for it.
Yeah, just let everyone know. So far, I've only got one entry into this hashtag 4 giveaway for the
Is it
NFT.
D?
I know, but no, it's not D. Funny enough.
Oh.
Well, D says I'm waiting for Helverine UC to go lower before I pick one up. Yes, that is one. That is actually one I was actually planning on buying tonight. Actually, is the Helverine cover, because that is also a really nice cover. Actually, tell you what, let's go
Which
over.
one is that?
That's this one. If I go over to the market, because I know it's somewhere towards the top. So, just for those who aren't familiar with the VeVe market, this is basically the marketplace that decides it wants to load up. So they do basically everything from digital collectibles. They do comic books, and the Helverine, the one here in question, is this one. So this came out just this week, I believe. So, but look at these covers. Look how awesome these look.
Oh, nice.
So this is a Helverine #1. So it's got an awesome looking Skottie Young cover there. I particularly like that ultra rare.
Oh, he's becoming a Ghost Rider.
Yeah, well, I think this is another Ghost Rider. Hang on, let me. If I go over here, tell you what, out there in the comments, let me know. Is this a comic that we should cover on Get to the Comics? So let me know. I'm always open to suggestions. So it says here, Helverine 1, Ride to Hell and Back in Helverine's first ever solo series because you demanded it. The return of the Helverine. When a demon force known as Baragul first came to Earth, it brought Logan and Ghost Rider together to hunt it, before it possessed Wolverine. But now, in the present day, what event will put the Helverine back on the streets? And is he slashing his Hellfire claws for good or for evil? And introducing the all-new Hellfire Warriors. Ooh. Don't miss the launch of this all-new series, brought to you by Helverine co-creator Benjamin Percy, who's responsible for Wolverine and Ghost Rider.
Whoa, what a surprise.
Yeah, and blazing hot talent Julius Ohata, Alien and Venom. Ooh.
Nice.
So very intriguing. So I might actually pick myself up a copy of this as well.
Yeah, it's so cool that that is just releasing on the same date. And you got which one? A Weapon X, so, also Wolverine series. You got many Wolverine series now.
There's loads. Well, I tell you what, let's
I think the Weapon X one is very interesting because you got a whole different, you got a whole load of Wolverines from different timelines. And I saw a panel of this simp Wolverine, right? So he was like bald, but he still had the side hairs and the bones. That was really cool. Yeah. That one looked interesting.
Well, I'll tell you what, let's go over. So actually, I'll do a little bit more on this one, then we'll head over to the VeVe Comics. So like I was saying before, this is the VeVe marketplace. So what you can do is you can basically just create yourself an account here. So you do a little bit of KYC. You get yourself an account. So you load up your account with gems using your chosen payment method of a credit card, or you can use Google Pay, Apple Pay. All those are supported. Or you can buy gems directly from the web app, or you can use the mobile version on your phones. That's all totally doable. And you basically just load it up and you go and buy something. So I tell you what, let's so like I said, they do comics, which is what me and Exhibition here are particularly into. They've got everything from Ghost Rider, X-Men. They got Amazing Fantasy #15. That's a big book in real life, if anyone knows what that one is.
Which one is that?
Amazing Fantasy #15. Oh, just it's like the first.
People like that.
This is just apparently the first appearance of this like guy, like Peter Parker goes by Spider-Man. No,
Spider-Man.
No, Spite-Man. Yeah,
acting out of spite.
Acting out of spite. Love it. But yeah, got other ones. They got Avengers. They got Iron Man. They got Fantastic Four. This one just dropped the other day.
Ooh, Gambit.
Oh yeah, Gambit.
Gambit, mon ami.
His Gambit.
it.
That's it. Remember it. Such a good series. That is one that I definitely recommend. I always recommend. I don't recommend any financial advice, but I do definitely recommend. If you have not seen X-Men 97, watch
when
it.
are we
It
going
is
to do?
amazing.
When are we going to do a VeVe X-Men 97 special?
Ooh, I don't know, but we can make it happen. We can make it happen.
Yeah, let's talk to the boss.
Let's talk to the. Oh wait, hang on, that's me.
What?
Wait, what? Step into my office. But yeah, no, it's a good idea. I like it. So we can check it out in the group chat. We'll see if we make it happen. But we'll kind of get a little bit off topic here. So, like I said, we'll go back to the market. So if you're interested in that, that's all there. They also do digital collectibles as well. So this is the digital collectible side. So we've recently just had Blackpink come to the app, which is a very, very big IP for VeVe. So congratulations to you guys. But they also do Batman. We've got Ron English. Got Lamborghini, just to name a few. They do like loads, but we'll just go over just some of the top ones. Got Big Bird. Got Storm. They got a nice little X-Men for you. And
I got
yeah,
the rare Storm 3D.
Yeah? Nice.
Yeah. I don't collect a lot of collectibles, but I got the X-Men.
Ooh, what about the Venomized Storm? You got that one?
No, I don't really like the Mighties. I sometimes go for the drops. I had a Secret Rare Professor Xavier, but it's not for me. The Mighties, it's not.
Yeah. Well, that's the good thing about VeVe. They think they have a collecting bit of collecting fandom for everybody. So
absolutely, yeah.
Mighties might not be your thing, but you might like Disney. So Disney might not be your thing. You might like Star Wars. So you might not like collectibles altogether. But we got comic books, so that's all good. Hey, don't like comic books? We got stamps. We got you covered.
Oh, I got stamps. I got a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, one drunken evening, and I just keep hitting the buy button.
that is also another very dangerous thing when you like VeVe and drink. Anything can happen.
I don't drink a VeVe. No.
I know Fro's got some stories.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, so that's over there as well. So like I said, we've gone over the comics, we've gone over the collectibles. So the other thing that you can do now, actually, let's just go back to this giveaway tool. So far I've got 3 entries into this giveaway, guys. So if you're just getting here, put in hashtag Thor, which is right here. It says giveaway Thor, and that will put you in the running to get yourself one of these awesome NFTs, which was designed by the Real Hinano right here. So it's animated, it does some cool stuff. I do also have some more NFTs and other cool giveaway stuff in the works for future drops. So skstay tuned for that. But yeah,
I see somebody commenting on YouTube saying, I have 20 plus Skottie Young comics coming my way in June alone.
That'd be Mr. Guri. Guri loves his Skottie Young covers. I don't blame him.
Oh yeah. Well, he's really good, isn't he?
Yeah.
Well, which one is your favorite?
Skottie Young? Sorry?
No. Which one is your favorite artist?
Oh, my favorite artist.
Yeah, all your favorite Skottie Young.
Oh, my favorite. Well, right now my favorite artists. I do like Nicoretta Balderi. I do like
me too. Yeah.
Peach Momoko, obviously. Skottie Young is up there as well. I do like I should tell you what. Let me go over to what's the wrong one. Let me go over to my collection. So this is a little snippet of what I got. If I go over to my my comic books here, because like there's just so many artists now, I just can't remember half of them now. But this is the one I picked up recently was Uncanny X-Men number 101. That's a Nicoretta Balderi cover.
Yeah, that one's amazing.
That was really nice. I do like some of the Aliens covers. Ron English has got some good stuff as well.
My favorite Skottie Young, I think surprisingly, it's an X-Men comic.
Oh yeah,
it's the Power of X, because you got
oh yeah, I know the one.
Yeah, but Rasputin 4. Yeah, that one is cute, and it's with Nimrod slashing off the head, and like ouchie.
Power of X. Let's see if I can find it so I can show the audience out there. Is it going to do it? Oh, I thought I saw something. There you go. So sometimes it's a little temperamental. Here we go. Right. Power pack. No, I have to look. Let's call something else. I'm doing it wrong. Anyway, so Yeah, they're very cool. All right, so let's head over to VeVe Comics. So this is what came out nearly a month ago now, maybe a bit more. So they do VeVe Comics now. So VeVe Comics is basically where you can now buy your comic books on the same day as print. So this comes out every Wednesday, my time. It might be different wherever you are in the world, but yeah, you can literally just buy the comic books you love right there, right now. And you can just basically let's take this one for example. We got Night Thrasher #4, so that came out this week. So you can either choose to buy it as a comic. So VeVe Comics has its own app, so you can view it all on there. And you've got two options. You can either buy it just as a comic book, so it's more or less like a PDF. You can just read it that way, and then that way that's yours. It's not like a digital collectible. You can't sell it in the marketplace. You can't do any of that sort of fun stuff. But if you're feeling brave, feel like you want to try something a bit different, you can go over to this option here, the limited edition comic. And then basically that gives you a blind box sort of lucky dip, I guess you could say, to get just the normal common cover, or you can get a secret rare cover. Now, this one's probably not the best example of the best of covers that you can get, but if I go back over, let's say X-Men, that's got some good ones. Okay, so we've got X-Men 97 #2. Say I want to get a limited copy of that one. It comes with all these different variant covers. So obviously I can't get this one because it's sold out, but you do have the option of you'll either get the common cover, or you might get a rare, or you might get a secret rare, and then you get a mint number that goes with that, and then that's basically yours and your collection. And like it says here, the limited edition comic gives you all the features of a standard comic and extends your collecting experience by allowing you to view it in augmented reality, earn Master Collector Program points, sell it in the VeVe market, and more. When you upgrade this comic, you'll receive a randomly assigned rarity from available editions, and all comics can be read on the VeVe Comics Reader app until you sell them. So that's all that fun stuff there. So
Did you buy anything this week?
Did I buy anything? Well, we tell you what, I was actually saving it because I'm going to buy something right now.
Woo!
So let's have a look. So what am I going to buy? I've actually got. Oh, actually, look at that. Funny enough, I actually had it preloaded in my cart already. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to buy some comics on VeVe anyway. Why not make this like a good, like in a little tutorial experience, like for those out there who might be not sure how to do it and just want to see someone else do it. So I thought, yeah, I'll save it and I'll do it here on the stream. Why not? So now, obviously, I might have to just close it for a second because I don't want to see people seeing my card details. No. So what I'm going to do, I've chosen 4. So I have chosen the Helverine #1, which I thought was a good choice. I've gone with Blood Hunt #2, which is because that's a continuation on, because as those of you who may have seen in the last episode, we did Blood Hunt #1 with Doctor Strange. So I thought that'd be a good continuation of that.
It was a really cool ending, wasn't it?
It was a good ending, wasn't it? Oh, what a cliffhanger!
Well, yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, so I'm very curious to see where the story goes from there.
Yeah, and the artist, that is Pepe Larraz. He is really good. He's he lives in Madrid. He's a Spanish guy.
Okay.
He did House of X in 2019 with Jonathan Hickman. He's a superstar.
Oh, did he now?
Yeah, he's really good. He's really, really good. His artwork is so clean and expressive. He's amazing.
Ah, nice. And of course, I've got The Predator, The Last Hunt, which I think that is the conclusion of the storyline. I was actually quite upset with this one because when it was first released, it came out this week, but it was supposed to come out the week before, and it didn't turn up, and I was just like, what? Like Predator, like the last issue of this run didn't come out, and I have to know what happens. I need to know. But luckily enough, VeVe redeemed themselves and they brought it out this week. So I was very happy with that. So we'll get that one. And of course, I thought I'd pick up Spider-Gwen, the Ghost Spider #1, where I believe this is now, she's permanently in the 616 universe now. So
she's coming to 616. Yeah,
that's right.
I really like her, and I like Silk. Silk is amazing.
Oh yeah, Silk's another good one.
Yeah. Have you read Edge of Spider-Verse? Have you read it?
I have. With her first appearance.
No.
Or just the storyline.
The whole storyline. Yeah, because the whole storyline is amazing. So you got there's this group who exists pretty much outside of the timelines, who is hunting spiders, and they are eating them for dinner, and they feast on them. And so all the spiders are getting killed, all the Spider-Mans. And so then they just realize that they are all getting killed. And then everyone started pulling together. So you got Spider-Man Noir, and you got the Spider Pig, and eventually
Mm,
Spider Gwen, and everyone.
yeah.
And then of course we got ours, 616 Peter Parker. And so you got so many of them. And then Peter Parker, our Peter Parker, he's becoming he's the special one. So he wants to lead all the spiders. And you got Doc Ock as the superior Spider-Man in it. He's always
Yep.
challenging him, of course, because he sees them as, himself as the leader. And you got this Spider-Man who has, well, pretty much Franklin Richards kind of powers. So he can build a dimension. So they are just too strong, and all the spiders, they're gonna hide in that special dimension. It's a really interesting story, Edge of Spider-Verse. And Silk was my favorite, and I guess Spider-Gwen was my second.
Very cool. Well, there you go. If you're interested in that, definitely check it out. I mean, I've only read bits and pieces of it, like just from the comics we've got on the app. Like I've read
It's brutal. It is brutal.
yeah.
Yeah, man, they are going to kill the Spider-Man, like really kill them. Oh man, it's brutal. They eat him.
And it sounds like I could get myself a Marvel Unlimited subscription just to get on top of some of these titles.
It's almost
But
horror. Yeah.
no, right. But without further ado, let's buy these comics. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to buy these 4 comics right now. So I might have to close my screen for a second just while I do this, because obviously I don't want people seeing my card information. But this is basically how it works. So you basically choose the ones you want. So I've decided to go the limited edition comic on all of them. This is also tied to your VeVe account. So you make the account first, and then come over here, and then basically sort of link the two together. So that's my account there. So basically, yeah, you sort of pick what you want. It goes into your shopping cart, and I go additional features. So it basically just has a little spiel about what you're doing. I go click. I have read, and I understand what is above, because that's what you have to do, because otherwise you can't progress forward. I'm not one of those people that has to read 100,000 lines of text, and I just go to the checkout like that. So it gives you my summary, as you can see here. So this is what it's going to cost me. I do also try and buy in bulk as well, because I find the processing fee is sort of standard. Even if you buy 1 or 20, it all seems to be the same. So I try and take that into consideration when you're making your purchases. And then from here you just put your card details in, and then that's it. You hit the pay now button, and that's it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, while I do this, just remove this screen for a second.
Hey, where did you go?
Where'd you go? And then I'm going to quickly just put in my card details real quick. So just bear with me a second.
4, 5, 6, 7.
It's and 3 hours later. All right, bear with me a second.
Look at the wallpaper.
I know, it's good, isn't it? I made this myself. This was all me, not AI generated. So I don't class myself as an artist or anyone that's sort of savvy with a graphic design or anything like that. But I'm pretty proud what I've been making out of these thumbnails lately.
Yeah,
all right,
cool.
Nearly there, ladies and gentlemen. Nearly there. Last few. So we'll start wrapping up soon, because I know it is quite late for you. Righto. So now if I go paint out, hopefully it's going to say okay. All right, we're just going through the whole Visa part, the secure transactions. What's it? So just doing this a little bit here, and then I'll bring the screen back up, and then we'll see what we got. So just putting it in now, ladies and gentlemen. I need some intermission music or something, don't I? I'll have to write that down next time. So we'll make some intermission music. Do 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 do. Okay. Right, I think we're all done, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so if I come back to my stage, so it says we are processing your order. So processing. So now it says your order has been confirmed. It even gives you a little order number. So ain't that cool? And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go over to our library and see what I got. Did I get common covers, which I seem to always get? Or maybe right now, did I finally score my first secret rare right now, live on this channel? Let's
You
find out.
never had one?
I've only ever scored one secret rare out of the whole time I've been on this app, and that was with the Obi-Wan Kenobi comic.
Oh, I never had a secret rare on the VeVe, but on VeVe Comics I had one. What was it? Ultimate Spider-Man.
Oh,
Number
really?
2. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and I sold it for 150 because I was really fast. I was at my job.
Nice.
Yeah, and now I think it's 70, I guess.
All right, well, let's go
Because
to the
I was,
library. Yeah, sorry, go on, mate.
well, I was collecting all the Maystorm covers, so I sold the secret rare, and then I
cool.
bought all the ultra rare and the rare and the common and uncommon.
Nice. Well, let's see what I got. I got 2 uncommons and a common. Oh, look, I got a 53 on that uncommon for Blood Hunt
Oh,
number
nice.
2. So that's not bad, not bad. 609, 511, and 370. So not bad, not bad. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. So that's that's how easy it is. And then from here you can basically just go into it. So I can take this one for example, and that's if I want to buy it again. But if I go over to my library, there we go. That's better. Then it'll be there, and then I can go here. Oh, I must have to do it through the app. But anyway, so it's all there in your library, and then you can read it through. Actually, I know what I can do. So if I go back over to this one, and then we'll do this giveaway, and then we better start wrapping things up because it is getting quite late. But again, big thank you to everybody who's sticking with us through this whole time. I see we've got 108 views over there on the spaces, so thank you very much. We've got 6 coming through from the YouTube channel and 112 coming from X. So thank you very much, guys. Like I said before, if you haven't had a chance to do so, go over to the YouTube, type in "Get to the Comics." Get to the comics. I'm going to destroy my voice saying that, but I don't care because I love it. And if I go over here, go put that into YouTube right now. Put it and Get to the Comics, and find this logo here of this awesome helicopter done by Davo, which is one of the community members in the VeVe space. Amazing graphic artist, and a big thank you to him as well for doing this for me. Find that, hit the subscribe button, hit like, leave a comment if you feel inclined to do so. Tell me if you like this this content. Tell me if you don't like this content. If there's something you want to see, something I can improve on. So I want to hear all of it because all of it goes into trying to make this the best interactive and viewing experience as I possibly can. And on that note, let's get into this giveaway. So if I go back over here. Okay, I have only got 3 entries, so I'm going to give you everyone one last chance. Hashtag giveaway. So hashtag Thor, put that down there. Oh, here we go. It says entries have to match what Oz has on the StreamYard generator. So yes, sir. So you have to write it in exactly as you see it. So hashtag lowercase Thor. So it has to be lowercase, otherwise it won't register. Right now, I've got 4 entries. So get over onto the YouTube channel, put in the comments, hashtag Thor, and that will give you the chance to pick yourself up an NFT, which is one of these ones here. Get to the comics. And like I said, if you like this sort of stuff, if you like more giveaways, I've got more giveaways planned in the pipeline. It's just all progressive, all baby steps, as I like to say. But in the meantime, So Exhibit, Richard, like how has your experience been so far? Have you enjoyed? Obviously, you've enjoyed reading the comments. Have you enjoyed looking through the market, buying some comics with me, just chilling in the space and hanging?
Oh yeah, it's been amazing tonight. Yeah, absolutely love it. And man, we had 120 viewers in total. That's
I know.
insane,
It's
isn't
like,
it?
wow.
Yeah,
I
and
know.
they're all on X or Twitter. Twix. Is it
Twix. I
Twix?
love Twix. Yeah.
Yeah. So it would
Twix
be
is,
really cool if they come to YouTube, but still already cool that they're already there. So that's insane.
well,
Man.
that's it.
120.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
We
Well, the
got
fact that
fans.
we've got views.
No,
People like us.
Give me
Love
love.
Give me love. It's like,
No, I absolutely love this segment. Get to the comics. I think it's an amazing rebrand. I love the WebV stuff. Yeah, you guys are doing really well. And
no, thank you very much.
yeah,
So,
you guys are building, and you are building. Yeah, man.
That's
I,
it.
I, you know what I honestly think? I think
Yeah, mate.
in a couple of years, WebV will be a whole lot bigger, and I even think with the Get to the Comics, you get a couple of hundred viewers, and maybe we're gonna hit 1,000 at some point. Absolutely.
Well, absolutely. Like even if I get to the stage, like by some miracle, if I get to the stage of like, and was it like 500 subs to get monetized? If that ever happens, somewhere in the distant future,
Yeah.
yeah, I've got plans to sort of try and make it people's worthwhile. I got ideas like like doing like I said, more NFTs. Maybe start doing some comic giveaways. Maybe start a comic book club like some of the other channels out there. Who knows? There's always different ideas, but like it's slow and steady. And like I always say, especially out there in the X spaces, if you're familiar with familiar with this voice out there in the X spaces, it's all just baby steps and progression. And so long as people keep coming back and enjoying the content, I'll try and keep going for as long as I'm able to.
Awesome.
And for those of you who aren't familiar with what WebV is, basically WebV is a collectors community. So it stands for the WebV Collective, and we're basically just a community of digital collectors, artists, content creators, and we just all just love collecting our chosen fandoms and just sharing it, and just having a space that we can geek out and feel, yeah. I don't know what the word is. Sense of community, just somewhere where we can come and just be around like other like-minded people. Because like myself, I struggle out there in the real world to share my fandom with people without being looked at as like
I
crazy.
have the same thing.
Yeah.
I saw my cousin with my nephew. My little nephew turned 7 last weekend, and I went to Rotterdam where they live, and so my brother was there and my parents, of course, and I told them like, oh, X-Men '97, the show we used to watch as kids. And I was like, they're doing it now. Now.
Yeah.
They're
I know.
doing
Oh
it
yeah, doing it
And
now.
and they were just looking at me. It's like, what are you talking about? It's like, well, yeah, well, that show. And now they are just continuing with it. And they had absolutely no idea what I was talking about.
Oh,
So,
mate.
yeah, thank you, WebV. Thank you, Twitter, Comic Twitter.
I know. I had exactly the same experience. Like, I was at work one day and I was talking to one of my managers, and I was sort of talking like, oh, have you got around seeing like the new X-Men? It's like, oh, what, like the X-Men, like they came out like in the 90s? Like, no, they made a new one. He's like, they made a new one. I was like, do you not know this? It's like, no. I was like, oh, mate, sit down, sit down and prepare to be schooled.
Well, the final had 3.5 million viewers, so that's a lot for an animated show. It is the most watched animated show besides season 1 of What If, and I'm pretty sure that they are going to get nominated for an Emmy. I mean, everyone was saying it after episode 5, right? So.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, like, what's the lady who voices Rogue apparently is up for one as well. I believe that's right.
Yeah, Leonor. Yeah,
that's the one. Yeah, Leonor.
Yeah. Oh, she is amazing, isn't she?
Yeah.
She wasn't screaming as much as in the 90s. You remember in the 90s, she goes the whole time. No, she's great. She's great.
All right. Well, I think we better run this giveaway. I think we've had it going long enough. We've got 4 entries, so that's it, ladies and gentlemen. So let's move this here. So if I go like that, okay, I'm spinning the wheel, and our winner is. Well, D says if it's me, re-roll. Funny enough, it is D. That's right. Yay! Oh, yay, D! But I'll roll it again. Okay, rolling it again. So I've only got 3 entries here, so your odds are pretty good. And the winner is Guri. Guri.
Woo!
Woo! So Guri Singh, you are the winner of this custom made. Oh, hang on, I gotta share my screen again. There we go. This custom made Get to the Comics NFT designed by the Real Hinano. Yeah, mate, I will get that out to you ASAP. I still believe I still have your wallet address, so I will get that out to you shortly. And congratulations to you, sir. And again, thank you for taking the time out of your busy day to chill in the space and listen to our content. Much appreciated. And on that note, guys, I'm going to start wrapping things up because it is coming up on 10:30 at night here in the UK. And I'm sure it's coming up a little bit later for you, Exhibition, like where you are. I think you're an hour ahead of me, if I think that's right.
11:30.
So yeah, so that being said, guys, this has been a get to. It's destroying my voice, but I think I got one last one in me. Ray, do you want to do it with me?
Get to
Go, get to the comics. Come on, do it. Yeah, so this has been Get to the Comics number 4, which has been we've been covering Thor, the God of Thunder number 1. If you've liked this content, if you've enjoyed it, like I said before, leave us a like, leave us a comment, leave us a subscribe. If you're interested in actually coming on and doing and being involved in an episode in the future, my X space is my Twitter is always open, or X. Just send us a DM and I'll try and get you in when and where I can. Right now we've got a pretty jam-packed schedule. June's basically booked out. We're getting into July as well, but August onwards is free. But just send me a message, express your interest, and I'll see what I can do. Or if there's just a comic,
you're already booked 2 months ahead.
I know, it's crazy.
It's amazing. Who is coming, or do you want to keep it a secret?
Oh no, I can't tell you that. That just spoils the surprise. But I tell you what, one thing I will tell you is that for next week we are doing something a bit different with the comics.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's it might be maybe coming from another platform. Ooh, but stay tuned because there'll be more. There could be more in the X Spaces. There'll be announcements, so stay tuned on the X Spaces, and stay tuned. Also, just on that note, did you see the little promo movie I made for this one as well?
Yeah, that was cool.
It was cool, wasn't it?
Yeah. I showed it to my colleagues.
What
I was in it. Yes.
It's like that movie, it's like that scene on like Scary Movie. It's like, I'm on TV. Holy crap! Look, Mom, I'm on TV.
Mom.
Yeah. Your mom's like, no. Oh, here, let me call your uncle. Let me call your aunt. Let me call everybody. Turn on the TV right now. Excellent. All right, guys. Well, on that note, my voice is absolutely killing me from doing all this these Arnold impressions, but I love it because I think it puts a nice little spin on the channel, and I'm a big Arnie fan. So hopefully, by some miracle, if Mr. Schwarzenegger is out there listening, I hope I'm doing a good job. And yeah, let me know because I would love to get a comment from the man himself. I would just literally just fall over and die. But But on that note, guys, yeah. So, Exhibition Richard, thank you so much for coming on the channel, mate. Really appreciate it.
Thank you. I'm
glad you had a good time. And like I said before, you are definitely the voice of Thor. If they ever decide doing any animated series in that, you definitely have my vote.
Oh, thank you.
And yeah, again, a big thank you guys for listening out there in the X Spaces and YouTube. And yeah, stay tuned next week for number 5, which I won't reveal what it is yet, but stay tuned in the X Spaces, and that will be coming soon. All right, guys, I'm gonna try and get some sleep, and we'll stay tuned for next week. I might see you on Sunday for WebV Weekends, which is the X Spaces that I host. So on that note, guys, take care, have a good one, and we'll talk more soon. And check this out, I've even got an outro video, so watch this.
Yes.
So take care, have a good one, and talk more soon.